Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we are going to be sharing another nail polish haul from LA Colors. I recently picked up a couple from their Glazed sheer line of polishes. I have 4 of those to share with you, and then we have a random one in here from the Mermaid Magic line of polish. So I have 5 in total to share with you. The gel glazed polishes have been Walmart exclusives, I believe. I have not seen them at Dollar General. If you found these anywhere, let us know down in the comments. But let's go ahead and get into it. So I have a couple base polishes swatched. So I have everything swatched here so we can see what they look like over a base color, over black, and then by themselves. First one I have is this one called Eternal Glow. This is a really beautiful polish. It reminds me of one I had from Sassy and Chic. A little bit different base color, but that polish also had like that pink to purple to bronzy gold color shift in the base as well. So I'm excited to see what this one actually will look like, if it'll compare to that polish that I had from Sassy and Chic or not. So let's take a look at this. Definitely sheer, which that's what the name states, obviously. So there it is in the first coat, and you could see the color shifts here. That is really pretty. I'm excited to see what it looks like over a base. The base color that I used is this one from Essie called Romper Room. It was a Dollar Tree find or TJ Maxx find. It's just like a light neutral, almost like oatmeal pink colored base. Oh, that's pretty over the base color. You get that subtle yet powerful shimmer in here. I like how that looks. That's fun. The shimmers are like a pink to purple shift in the base, and the base is translucent, as you could see, so you could wear it over almost any polish choice. Oh, that's pretty over black. This definitely reminds me of that Sassy and Chic polish. I don't think I kept it. I think I decluttered it. So when I saw this one initially, that's what I thought of, is that this would be comparable to the Sassy and Chic polish. This one's definitely different. The Sassy and Chic one had shimmer in it, like metallic shimmer. This one has like little micro glitters in here. I like this better. I love how it looks over black. I definitely like this one better than that Sassy and Chic polish for sure. The next one is this fun one. This is called Glass Slippers. This is kind of like a aqua teal leaning base that has purple to blue shifty shimmer in it. I don't know what this one will look like. These are marketed as sheer finish polishes, so I don't know if they will build up on their own or not. We'll definitely play around with it and see. I know the first one that we talked about isn't going to build up on its own, but this one has that like metallic finish. Yeah, this has a little bit of a subtle base color to it. So there it is in the first coat. I wasn't sure what this would look like. Trying to find pictures or whatever of these polishes online, I was unsuccessful, so I thought I'm just going to try them out for myself, give you guys a video to watch to see if you need any of these for your collection. I'm going to go over a base color here, and I'm using Sinful Colors, the Essentials polish. This is Eucalypt Ah. This is a polish I've had for a long time. Thought it would be a good base for this. I don't know if it's going to work quite like I think. It may play with the base color a little bit. It actually doesn't look too bad. Formula's nice to work with. I don't have any issues with the formulas of these so far. So there it is over a base. Over the black, we are probably going to get that base color with subtle shimmer taken over, I would assume. So let's see. Oh, wow. That's a little different than I thought it was going to be. Yeah, you're actually getting a purple base. You can see here, it's not really a blue base. You're getting a purple to blue shift in the base that is amplified by that black. That's a fun one too. I like how that looks. Very pretty. And I like it over this base color as well. Definitely interesting and something I don't have in my collection, so I'm excited about that. So the next one we're going to talk about, this is part of the Mermaid Magic line. I saw this, put it back, went back and got it, and I actually got in the car, swatched it on my thumbnail, and I'll show that to you here in just a second. But this is their Mermaid Magic polish. This is Mermaid Kisses. This is like a pink shimmer base that has green to blue color shifts, and then there's flakies in here, which I love. I love the fact there's flakies in here, so I don't know how well you'll be able to see it, but this is over a black holographic polish that I already had on. It gives you that green shift, and then you can hopefully see there's some flakies in here as well, so that's what it looks like over black. I also like the caps on these. Thought that was fun. I'm going to go ahead and swatch it by itself. I don't have a base color to put this over. Or do I? Actually, yes, I do. I take that back. I'm going to go ahead and put it over a base, and that is going to be Essie's Moochie Moochie that we're going to swatch it over. Not sure how it'll work. It's a fun one. It's a pink, like, iridescent polish. Oh, that's pretty over a pink base. I like how that looks. You get that green to blue shift in here, and then you've got some larger particle glitter pieces, flaky pieces. I'm going to go here, we're going to go on its own just to see what it looks like. I had hesitated whether I wanted this because I thought, do I need it? Do I have something similar? And I was really intrigued once. I was glad I got it. I swatched it and I thought, well, hold on a minute, you know, what's this going to look like? And I like how it looks. So this is what it looks like on its own. A really neat idea. You've got the iridescent glitters in here that are color shifting. So let's go over a black here and see what that looks like. I've never used any polishes from this line. That's pretty too. The formula on this one is a little bit on the thick side. I will say that. It's thicker than some of the other ones we've talked about. We may need to put just a hint of thinner in this one. So that's what it looks like over a black base. I love it this way. I think that is so fun. In person, you're getting blue to purple in here. Can't really see it on these first two swatches. It's not coming off accurate, but that's a fun one. So that is Mermaid Magic in Mermaid Kisses. I think that's a fun polish. Like I said, a little bit thick. I need to thin it out just a smidge, and I think it'll be about perfect. Back to a couple from the Glazed line. We have this one. This is Dream Chaser. I saw this and thought I duped myself because this looks very similar to one that I picked up from the color shifting toppers. Let me grab it. The one I got in Celestial from the color shifting topper line. So this is what they look like, and you can definitely tell here they're not the same. This is from the Glazed line. This is a pink base, where the one from the color shifting topper edition is a purple base. They both have blue shimmer in them, blue to green shimmer, as you can see. If you have one or the other, I don't think you'd need both. I'm going to go ahead and swatch the new one just to see what it looks like. But we're going to go in with this one in Dream Chaser. I'm going to swatch it here by itself just to see what this one looks like. I think I'm kind of understanding what the difference is. Since these are glazed, they have more of a milky base color to them. That's the difference so far. Those first couple we talked about. Now that first one didn't really have a milky base, But we have this one here has that milky base, and so does this one, and I think that's what they mean by glazed. So that does actually make sense. They're going to be more similar than I was hoping they would be, so we'll have to see if we hang on to both of these. I probably will, just because of they're different. They're not identical, but we'll have to see once these dry, which I'll share more at the end of the video. This is pretty over that pink base, over Moochie Moochie. I like how that looks. I can guarantee over black you're going to get that blue base for sure. Yes, you're going to get that tealy blue base. So that's what that one looks like over all three, and I want to compare these here just to see what they look like. So we have on the left is the LA Colors color shifting polish in Celestial, and then I've only done one coat of this new one here, so I'm going to build it up and we'll see what they look like. Right here we have both of these polishes. So on the right is the color shifting topper in Celestial in 3 coats. On the left is the new polish in the glazed line called Dream Chaser. I don't know about you, but I feel like these look almost identical. Very, very close. I can tell one's a hint more pink and one's a hint more purple. I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see that on camera. But if you have one or the other of these, I would say don't go by the other polish, because had I known they were this close, I would have not purchased the one from the glazed line, because you get the same effect in the color shifting topper, if that makes sense. The last one is this one in Chandeliers. I don't know how to describe this polish. The shiftiness in the shimmer is purple to aqua, pink, and blue. On camera, there you might be able to get just a subtle view of that one. I don't know what this one will look like. I don't have a base color to swatch this over. I didn't take time to do that. But I will swatch it on its own and then over black. I was hesitant about this one because I thought, well, is it going to show up? That's pretty. It's very subtle. And again, this is another one that's in a clear base. So it being that glazed, some of these can be a little bit misleading as far as that goes. So there it is in one coat. I'm going to go ahead and go over black here just to see what it looks like. Oh, that's pretty. Okay. Yeah, I like that. I like that idea. That's pretty together. So there it is over black. It is a really pretty combo, but you don't get that glazed vibe with this one like we did that first polish. They were both kind of similar. That's what's a little bit different. They say they're glazed, but I feel like, well, you're going to have like that glazed look like we did with this polish and the other couple we talked about. This one, it's definitely going to be more subtle. I do like that, though. I think that's really pretty. So that is it for this video. I really love the idea behind these polishes, but one thing that I will mention is there's too many similarities to the color shifting toppers and the glazed toppers. Example being these two, obviously. These are what we talked about a little bit ago. This one's purple, the other one is more pink, but on the nail and over something else, they look identical. You can't really tell much of a difference. So if you have this polish and Dream Chaser from the glazed line, do you need the one in the color shifting line that is called Celestial? I would say no. I would think that these are very similar. The subtle differences in that base that you see in person doesn't really come off 100% on the nail. I feel like these are very, very identical. Know that ahead of time if you're interested in either of these. If you have one or the other, I'd say, you're good unless you want to try them for just experimenting, playing around with polishes. They are more affordable than, say, like SE or something like that. So there's that option too if you want to play around with them kind of like I did. I really enjoy them. I think they're fun and they're going to be great for spring. But just know that they do have similarities that I wasn't expecting across both collections. That's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know down below if you've purchased any of these polishes or if you're thinking about it. I hope that this gives you an idea what polishes to pick up, maybe what polishes to avoid. And yeah, I'm excited to play with these for the spring, so hope you have a great rest of your week, and we'll see you in the next one.